What's going on, my PT peeps, my Walking Dead family, my fighters? I'm One-Eye Bri, also known as PT. Don't know if I'm winking or blinking, but I'm definitely thinking about The Walking Dead 10C. Spoiler warning for all things Walking Dead. But do you hate The Walking Dead 10C? The third installment of Season 10. To be clear, to be crystal clear, I do not hate The Walking Dead. I do not hate these 3 episodes so far. I actually enjoy them, and I know what they're about. This is a discussion. We'll see what the hate is coming in the comments. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Show some love and support by subscribing today. Now, The Walking Dead Season 10C probably shouldn't be happening, right? It's one of those things where you're like, these episodes are extra. They're filler. They're deep dives. And you'll notice in a lot of these photos here before we talk about the episodes, they're wearing face shields, reverse face shields, masks. They film during a pandemic. And probably the people that are watching this video love and support The Walking Dead. The people that come in, post a trolling comment, and then are gone their way are probably the audience that I'm trying to reach that I'm probably not going to reach in this video. But either way, let's talk about Season 10C. 1017, Maggie came back around, right? It was kind of an action-packed episode, but these episodes are slower. They don't have the same amount of ability to be filmed, and the story just isn't there because they're extra episodes. You can't take from Season 11, even though I do believe the Reaper Maggie coming back episode story was going to be in Season 11 probably early on, but we got the Maggie backstory. And some people don't like Maggie. So if you don't like Maggie, you're probably not going to like the episode, right? But overall, we met the Reapers, a new group that will probably meet in Season 11. We met Herschel Jr., Herschel Rhee, and it's one of those things where you're like, okay, awesome stuff. The Walking Dead is back. Let's be thankful for that. And anyone that loves the show was like, oh, I enjoyed the episode. It was pretty good. It was a good start to Season 10C, right? But the trolls are out and about, and they're like, this show sucks. It's the worst show ever. And then we get to the Daryl and Carol episode. Well, the Daryl backstory and the origin story of Dog episode. And again, another slow episode. They're all going to be slow episodes. It's not going to be action-packed and a bunch of stuff. That's for Season 11. That's going to be in the final season of The Walking Dead. We got the backstory where Daryl was looking for Rick. We met a new character, Leah, and Dog's origin story. You know, the puppy dog, super cute. But again, a slower episode. So if you're kind of hating on the story and hating on these episodes, you're like back-to-back clunkers, back-to-back slow episodes, right? That's not what people want. People don't want this backstory. And if you want a Daryl and Carol or Daryl and Connie romance, you don't want Daryl and Leah. You're like, who is this chick, right? I want Carol and Daryl to be together, or I want Daryl and Connie to be together. That didn't happen in this episode. I don't know if it's ever going to happen. Maybe it will in the final season. But Daryl, Carol, they have an argument, and that's the way the episode ends. 42 odd minutes for not a lot of story, filler, bottle episode. That's not going to make a lot of people happy. Again, I enjoyed it, but I am a diehard fan, not a casual fan. And then we get to the third episode, and we're like, Father Gabriel, Aaron. A lot of people hate Father Gabriel for some reason, right? I could see not liking him, but overall, he is an interesting character. He's come a long way. You probably didn't like him at first, and that's all right. To not like him now, I don't know, but to each their own, that's okay. Do you like Aaron? Okay, say you don't like Father Gabriel. How about Aaron? The backstory, what they were doing, the foreshadowing. It's kind of a slower episode, but it did ramp up. They were kind of funny with the alcohol and the drinking and the stories, and you got a little more backstory about Father Gabriel. It was basically the Father Gabriel backstory episode, right? Then we meet Maze, and people are like, yes, Robert Patrick's awesome. Well, I would assume Robert Patrick, a seasoned actor, has been around for a long time, is going to cost AMC a pretty high rate. His salary was probably very expensive, as it should be. He's a big name actor. So how can you think he can stay on the show? He can't. So he was killed off, not once, but twice. And Aaron and Father Gabriel go on their way to the water tower, and that's how that episode ends. We'll have to see where it goes after that. And as I make this video, I haven't seen episodes 4, 5, and 6. But what I'm assuming is we're getting the Commonwealth episode in Season 10, episode 20, and it's going to be a lot of the Princess backstory. It's going to focus a lot on Princess, probably Ezekiel a little bit of Eugene and Yumiko for sure, but I think we're going to get more of a deeper dive with the Princess character. which is fine. If you saw the sneak peeks, if you saw the opening minutes, you know that they're gonna focus on Princess a lot. These are a lot of the promo photos for that episode. And I think she's going to have more of a backstory in this episode because, again, extra episodes. You can't take from season 11, well, that much from season 11 because that's season 11. You can take a little bit here and there. Again, deeper dives. I guess the average person who watches the show is like, what is this? This is crap. Cancel culture. Yep, The Walking Dead's going downhill. It hasn't been good for years. I can't wait for this show to end. Well, again, these are extra episodes. We're not supposed to have them. And I haven't seen season 10, episode 21. And I heard that's by far the worst episode of all the 6 episodes, according to critics and people who got to see all 6 episodes. But we'll have to see. Carol, Jerry, Dog, should be interesting, right? But it could be slow and boring and more of a backstory about Carol at Alexandria. So we'll have to see what the story's all about. And again, it's going to probably be a slower episode. And people hate slower episodes, evidently. And they're not really liking the story because it's not action-packed and it's not progressing the story at all. Because people think, I guess some people think that this is the final season. Nope, it's season 10 still. So we're not in the final season yet. These are 6 extra episodes going in for the final 30. So there's 6 extra episodes going into the final 24 in season 11. We're probably going to have the Carol episode. So first one was like Maggie. Then was Daryl, then was Father Gabriel, then was Princess, then Carol, then it's going to be Negan. Negan's going to be the big part of season 10, episode 22, which is the finale. We'll have to see what happens with Negan, and I really hope it's the best episode. I just hope it's entertaining, progresses the story somewhat. I don't think Negan dies, but even if there are extra characters in these episodes, like you see Maggie and Carol, and you'll see Negan, you'll see Lucille, and you'll see other people in them, it kind of focuses on one character. Like last episode was Father Gabriel and Aaron, but it was a little more Father Gabriel than Aaron at times, right? This is going to focus on Negan, which is the backstory, the finale of season 10, which a lot of people are excited about. I'm included in that audience, but ultimately we'll have to see if it's worth the hype. A lot of people like Angela Kang and certain writers and producers, I think, have said this may be one of the best episodes of The Walking Dead. And it could be, and I hope it is. But 1 out of 6 episodes is not going to be that great for a lot of people. And what if you don't like Negan? You might not like this episode, right? And that's okay, but The Walking Dead is much more than one character. It's not the Rick Grimes story, it's not the Daryl Dixon story, it's not the Negan story, it's The Walking Dead. Even though a lot of people are like, it hasn't been good since Rick was there, and since Rick went away, and since Carl got killed off. And a lot of people would be right. The dynamic changed. But it's still The Walking Dead. The story has a lot of people interested, and if you're a casual fan, that's all right. But I've seen so many people on the Facebook and Instagram and all over the place, and they're like, this show sucks, it hasn't been good forever. And maybe they haven't watched the episodes, they're just trolling, but why are they in a Facebook group for The Walking Dead? I don't know. But overall, I'm excited to see where it goes. I don't hate The Walking Dead. I critique it, I break it down, I'm a fan, I support it. It doesn't have to be, oh, I love The Walking Dead and every episode is great and every character is great and every story is great and everything is great. No, there are some stupid things that The Walking Dead does, and that's okay. And there are plot holes and mistakes and errors that happen in the series. Just check out season 7, season 8. There's been some missteps here and there, but overall, The Walking Dead has been game-changing for me and a lot of people. And I'm enjoying season 10C. And it's probably because I know what these episodes are. Filler, backstory, and deep dives. That's not for everybody. But overall, thank you guys. Hope you enjoy my rant, my breakdown of it. Again, crystal clear. I love The Walking Dead. I support it. How about you? Tell them, Daryl.